Welcome to Understand All. I'm your host, Aslakir Gareleaf, and today we're embarking on a fascinating journey into the enigmatic world of the Euchites. So buckle up and get ready to unravel the mysteries of this ancient Christian sect. Now, you might be wondering, who on earth were the Euchites? Well, let me tell you, their story is as captivating as it is perplexing. Originating in Mesopotamia around the 4th century AD, the term Euchites comes from the Greek word eukomai, meaning to pray. And boy, did they take that meaning to heart. The Euchites were known for their extreme ascetic practices and their unwavering belief in the power of constant prayer. They took the scriptural passages of Luke 18:1 and 1 Thessalonians 5:17 quite literally, engaging in nonstop prayer marathons that would put even the most devout among us to shame. Can you imagine praying 24/7? I mean, when would you find time to binge watch your favorite Netflix series? But here's where things get really interesting. The Euchites believed that through their relentless prayer, they could expel demons from their souls. Yes, you heard that right. They saw the world as a battlefield between good and evil, with prayer as their ultimate weapon. It's like they were the spiritual warriors of their time, engaging in a cosmic game of whack-a-mole with demons. Now, before we dive deeper into their beliefs, let's take a step back and look at the historical context. The 4th century was a time of great religious ferment in Mesopotamia, with various Christian movements emerging and competing for followers. The Euchites were just one of many groups seeking to make sense of their faith in a rapidly changing world. But what set the Euchites apart was their rejection of the established church hierarchy and traditional sacraments. They believed that true spirituality could only be attained through personal prayer and asceticism, not through the mediation of priests or the observance of rituals. In a way, they were the rebels of the early church, challenging the status quo and forging their own path to the divine. As you can imagine, this didn't sit well with the powers that be. The Euchites quickly found themselves in the crosshairs of church authorities, who accused them of heresy and all sorts of scandalous behavior. Rumors of strange rituals and immoral practices swirled around them, fueled by the tabloid-like gossip of the day. It was like the Euchites were the rock stars of the early church, with all the controversy and intrigue that comes with that status. But despite the efforts to suppress them, the Euchites managed to spread their ideas far and wide. From Mesopotamia, their teachings made their way to Asia Minor and beyond, attracting followers drawn to their message of personal spirituality and ascetic devotion. It's fascinating to think about how these ideas traveled in a time before social media or even the printing press. The Euchites were like the viral sensation of their day, spreading their message through word of mouth and the sheer power of their conviction. And here's the thing. The Euchites may have faded from the historical record, but their influence can still be felt in the mystical traditions of Eastern Christianity. Their emphasis on personal prayer and spiritual experience echoes in the practices of hesychasm and the Jesus prayer, which continue to inspire and guide believers to this day. But the story of the Euchites isn't just about one group of ancient prayer warriors. It's a reminder of the incredible diversity and dynamism of early Christianity. At a time when the church was still figuring out its identity and its place in the world, groups like the Euchites were pushing the boundaries and asking the big questions. They were the innovators and the disruptors, challenging the status quo and forcing the church to grapple with new ideas and new ways of being. And that, my friends, is where the real fascination lies. The Euchites may have been a small and short-lived movement, but they represent something much larger. The human quest for meaning and connection in a world that is often confusing and chaotic. Their story is a reminder that spirituality is not a one-size-fits-all proposition, but a deeply personal journey that each of us must navigate in our own way. So, as we come to the end of our exploration of the Euchites, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on your own spiritual journey. What does prayer mean to you? How do you find meaning and purpose in a world that can often seem overwhelming? These are the questions that the Euchites grappled with centuries ago, and they are just as relevant today as they were then. And who knows, maybe the next time you find yourself in a moment of quiet contemplation, you'll feel a kinship with those ancient prayer warriors who sought to find the divine in the stillness of their own hearts. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the fascinating world of the Euchites. I hope you've come away with a new appreciation for the incredible diversity and resilience of the human spirit, and a renewed sense of wonder at the mysteries that still surround us. Until next time, keep asking the big questions, keep seeking the truth, and keep exploring the boundless depths of the human experience. This is Aslakir Gareleaf, signing off. And that concludes our deep dive into the enigmatic world of the Euchites. I hope you found this journey as captivating as I did, and that it sparked your curiosity to learn more about the fascinating history of early Christianity. Remember, the story of the Euchites is just one of countless tales waiting to be explored, each one offering a unique window into the human experience and the eternal search for meaning and purpose. So keep questioning, keep seeking, and keep exploring. Until next time, this is Aslakir Gerleif for Understand All. Thanks for listening!